All right, chat. How we all doing? How we all doing? It is the second day. It is the second semi-final. Arsenal versus PSG. Reminded that the aggregate score is 1-0 to PSG as it stands, but we will have a conclusion today. We will know who Inter Milan face in the final of this year's UEFA Champions League. I am very excited, of course. There's no need to hide it. We all know that I want PSG to win today. Just because I don't really care for Arsenal. I don't like Arsenal. Fuck the fans. Don't care. Shamelessly. I think PSG versus Inter is a very neutral final for me. It's like whatever happens from that point onwards, so be it, man. So be it. But we'll get through all of that. You guys got the team sheet and lineup up on the screen. We'll go through it. I'll give you guys my score predictions as well as my thoughts ahead of kickoff. But before we do that, as always, let's get the predictions in the chat, and you guys can give me your say, because like I said, there cannot be a draw today. There has to be an outcome. We have to have a decider. One team has to go through to this year's UEFA Champions League final. And who would it be? I want to hear from you guys. The poll will be up in just a second. Almost there. Alright. Let's see if it's up. Alright, there we go, chat. Have your say. Put your vote in chat. Let me know your guys' score prediction in the chat as well. But yeah. Well, that is up and running. Let us look at this team over here. Starting with PSG. Donnarumma in goal. Hakimi, Marquinhos, Pacho, Mendes at the back four. Neves, Vitinha, lovely player. Ruiz, Barcola, Doué, and Kvaratskhelia. There is no Ousmane Dembele. He is on the bench today. I'm not sure the exact reason, but I am assuming it's just because he might not be fit. That is what I'd assume. I don't think he'd be dropped or anything like that. It's just got to be a fitness thing, surely. But yeah, no Ousmane Dembele. That is the big news for the PSG side today. As for Arsenal, David Raya in goal, Timber, Saliba, Kyrgios, Skelly as the back four. Odegaard, who was invisible in the first leg. Let's not forget Thomas Partey is back. Declan Rice in the midfield. And they got a front three of Saka, Moreno, and Martinelli. So no Trossard there as well for Arsenal. No Trossard. And yeah, that is about it. I think is that the only change. Maybe Partey. Why do I feel like Partey didn't play last game or the first leg? I don't know why. Am I remembering that correctly, chat? I can't exactly remember, but yeah, that is that. PSG on the bench. Like I said, Ousmane Dembele is there as well as everybody else. But yeah, chat. Both teams are going as strong as they possibly can, I'd say. Bar the Dembele thing, of course. But like I said, I would rule that down more to injury and whatever, maybe lack of fitness or something because of that. There's no reason he probably won't start today, in my opinion. But looking at how Arsenal have been playing, they haven't been in great form, Arsenal. I'll be honest with you, Chad. I've been watching them a lot this season, whether it's Champions League, in the league. I've watched a lot of Arsenal this season, and they have been horrible. They've been horrible towards this final finish of the end of the season. Even in the league, some would argue they're rotating, resting players. But even then, it's no real excuse. It's no real excuse. Heck suck, and then even start the last game. But Arsenal in the last 5 have drawn 3, lost 1, and have only won 1 single game in the league. And of course, they lost 1-0 to PSG in the first leg. Now, if I remember, my memory serves me correctly, the first leg, PSG did well. They scored a goal. I think there could have been a little bit more goals, isn't it, if I remember correctly? Arsenal didn't really kick on, but they did have chances. If I remember. And Arsenal's Arsenal. No matter what, there's one thing that's consistent about them, and that is the amount of goals they concede is not a lot. It really isn't a lot in general, so it'll be hard to break down. However, they are away from home. PSG are one of the most entertaining and, definitely most entertaining and most fluid attacking teams I have seen this season, of course. How much will they miss Dembele today? I think it's naturally going to be a very big one. Not to say that Barcola and then can't do the business. I just think, out of everyone in that front three, which is so fluid and has been so dangerous this season, Dembele is the biggest one. It's the biggest one for him, and for him not to be starting this game is, if anything, a big positive for the Arsenal fans, the Arsenal team. Am I expecting Dembele to make a appearance today? Of course. Although then again, who knows, brother? But who knows with the fitness? But if you're fit enough to go and make the bench, I would assume you're fit enough to get some minutes in there as well. So yeah, I'm not saying it's going to be impossible for PSG to be as good as they have been, but I think we will notice the missing of Ousmane Dembele. But hey, like I said, it's not the end of the world. He can still come on later and impact the game from the bench. But that is a big advantage for Arsenal. In terms of PSG's advantage, I don't really say there's nothing much. Obviously, they're still without Gabriel, Arsenal. Odegaard had an absolute stink in the first like that. I will not forget the invisible man. Odegaard, he needs a big game today. He needs a big game again today. Saka, Arsenal will be expecting a big performance today. And listen, Saka, if there's a game to have a big performance in, brother, today's the day. Today's the day. You are 90 minutes away, without, including extra time potentially and penalties, so forth. But you are potentially 90 minutes away from a Champions League final. You have got to do everything in your powers to get there. You got to do everything in your powers. And for Saka, Martinelli, Odegaard's, Declan Rice's, this is your moment. Saliba's even, this is your moment. And for the Arsenal fans, what I would say is that if you guys were to get eliminated today, or heck, not even win the Champions League this season, I don't think that's a good, successful season. I don't think finishing second in the league, you might as well just finish one place above relegation, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you ain't going to win the league, it doesn't fucking matter where you finish, in my opinion. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. So, no league title, no other trophies. The Champions League is all Arsenal have left. And they got to take it seriously, and they got to go all for it. And that's what I expect Arteta, and that's what I expect this Arsenal team to go and do. You got to play with a lot of confidence today, lads. A lot of confidence. Same goes for the PSG side. There is two very young players in that front three. But again, you got to play with confidence. I think I even spoke about it in the first leg. Just play with confidence, play with some freedom. Don't let the magnitude of the game get to you. Not saying don't be completely nervous, but grow into the game. Once the whistle blows and the football is moving on the pitch and the game is started, it should start to settle down. And I have full faith that they'll do that, because I asked of that for the PSG team in the first leg, and they delivered. They really did deliver. Every one of those young lads delivered, and they didn't look like they were lacking confidence, and they didn't look like they were playing out of fear. So I'm expecting the very same thing today. As for Luis Enrique, I can't lie. I've been hearing a lot of personal stories about Luis Enrique this season, and I think maybe it has got a part to play in why I would slightly want PSG over the other teams to win the Champions League. Probably, I can't lie. Probably, it's got something to do with it. But yeah, I'll just be happy. I'll just be happy for them. I'll just be happy. But yeah, Chad. Now that we've seen the team and walked through the lineup and everything like that, I shall give you guys my score prediction and my prediction in general. Again, there might not be a lot of games. There might not be a lot of goals in this game. But anything can happen. Anything can happen. PSG are on it. They can score some goals. Heck, if Arsenal, if everything goes their way as well today, set pieces or maybe just be clinical, because they got to be clinical no matter what, Arsenal. There can be goals. I'm not saying it's completely impossible. But if you just look at Arsenal in general this season, it's just they're not a team that leak a lot of goals. They're not a team that leak a lot of goals. PSG, they can score a lot of goals, but they don't really need to be the one on the front foot today. As much. They got a lead, so if they score another one, you 2-0 up on aggregate. You are not smooth sailing, but you're a little bit comfortable heading into what's left of the tie, and you probably just want to seal it out and get the job done. Arsenal's got to go for it. They've got to go for it. You 1-0 down on aggregate. They've got to go for it. They got to win it. 2-0. They got to do that. Now Arsenal are more than capable of keeping a clean sheet. Are they capable of scoring 2 goals? Of course. The Asaka can get 1 goal in open play, and then maybe you get a set piece goal, and then you just do what you do very well, as Arsenal team has done in general this season. That is defend well, and that is job done. Now it's simple when you just say it like that. It's not going to be that easy, of course, but it's doable. Then you look at the other side of the coin. PSG are wonderful, they're entertaining, they can attack, they can pose so much threat. They're still reliable at the back. I do believe they can probably leak a few more goals than Arsenal in the greater picture, in the bigger picture. But they can easily go out there, play their game, and get the job done. Home advantage. You got your fans all around you. It's hard. It is hard. I'm gonna go. I think I went with the score. Did I go with the score at Arsenal? I can't remember if I did go with it. But I'm gonna go with Arsenal 1. I think they definitely get a goal. They have to get a goal. Heck, they might even get the first goal. But I think PSG will be too hot to handle today, and I think PSG will get to themselves. Not more than that. Like I said, still scoring goals against Arsenal is not something that is easy for teams to do. So I'm going to go PSG 2, Arsenal 1, PSG to progress to the UEFA Champions League final against Inter Milan, in which will be fantastic from my point of view and my personal point of view as a Real Madrid fan as well. I do watch a lot of Premier League, but I just don't like Arsenal. I don't like Arsenal. I'm more of a neutral in that aspect now, but didn't want Arsenal to be there. Didn't want them to win. Don't want Barca to be there, and I didn't want them to win, and they're gone. There's the memes going all around today. We went to bed Italian last night. We woke up today as a Frenchman. So that's exactly the vibe. That is the story, and that is what I'm gonna go with today, chat. But yeah, few minutes away from kickoff. Yeah, like I said, get your score predictions in. I'm gonna go with PSG 2, Arsenal 1. I got my drink. I actually need to have some water though. I didn't have some water to prepare my drink. Let's do that. Let's see. Let's see. Arsenal fans, how would you be feeling? How would you be feeling? There's actually not too much. There's not too much being said from what I'm seeing here. Let's see what the Arsenal fans are saying. Saka getting ready. Martinelli getting ready. I do want to, you know what? I do want to check chat. I want a quick reminder. PSG this last weekend, right? They played a league game. They rotated heavily, if I remember correctly. I remember looking at I didn't watch the game, of course, but I remember looking at the starting lineup in the league game. They rotated almost everyone. I think they rotated 11 players, if I remember correctly. They did lose the game 2-1. Not that it matters. They've won the league and everything. They had a great record, of course, PSG. PSG's record in the league this season has been absolutely phenomenal. Let's have a look. Yeah, as a reminder. Yeah, look at this. 32 games played, 24 wins, 6 draws, only 2 losses. One of those coming because, again, they did fully rotate the team in their last league game when the league's already wrapped up and done. But 85 goals scored, 33 goals conceded. That's basically a goal a game, if anything, on average. So a very reliable and steady team. And let's not forget that what's the saying? Is it the tail of the tape? Something like that. I don't know. There's a saying that goes like that. Anyways, but let's not forget the route PSG has had to get you. They've beaten very good teams. They have beaten extremely good teams to get you. They have answered a lot of questions for a lot of people this season, and we start to think, we start to get into that period where it's like, is this finally the season PSG can do it? Can they finally do it? What's up, Amansky? How you doing, brother? Dobovic? Good evening to you. How's it going? It's going good. It's going good, Amansky. Are you excited? I'm definitely excited. Are you gonna stay awake? That's the real question. I got my drink over here. I do need to get water in though because my throat is a little bit dry. If I'm honest with you. But yeah, that was just a reminder of PSG's form in general this season, right? Then you go to Arsenal. Like I said, Arsenal have fallen off a cliff a little bit recently. I mean, look at this: 35 games in the league this season. They've actually, it might sound bad to say, but they have only won 18 games out of 35 in the league. They've drawn 13 games, which is not great. They've only lost 4 as well. Haven't been scoring, of course. They're having a lot of issues this season, but that should be rectified hopefully next season for them and Arsenal fans. 64 goals in the league, only conceded 31 as well. So a very good defensive side as well, Arsenal. Hence why I said, and if I wanted to go check matches, right? Even with that being all said, the last few games where they've been out of form, they lost 2-1 against Bournemouth, they lost 1-0 of course against PSG, they drew 2-2 with Palace, they beat Ipswich 4-0 while Ipswich were down to 10 men. Then of course they beat us 2-1, drew 1-1 with Brentford, beat us 3-0, but we are horrible. Everton 1-1, Arsenal, Fulham, they won 2-1. So it's always tight games. There's those odd games where the scoreline is a bit big, but you kind of know what to expect. Hence why I went 2-1 with PSG. Amansky, you also predicting PSG. I am now. We will see. Lol. But Amansky is predicting PSG, I'm assuming. But yeah, I'm gonna go, like I said, I went 2-1. Let's see what happens from there, Jai. We're a few minutes away from kickoff. Ahead of everything. I wanted to see Dembele. That's what I wanted to check. Dembele. Was there any reasoning other than my assumptions? Dembele. Let's have a look. I think I seen Fabrizio tweet about it earlier, but he just tweeted that he was on the bench. Just got the win in the first leg at the Emirates, but picked up a muscle injury apparently. I think that's what it might be down to, though, to be fair. There's no other reason I can think of why Dembele would not start this game. It's got to be because of a injury. And that is true. In the first leg, he did look like he picked up something. He did say he was fine, though. I remember he made a post saying, like, whatever, nothing too serious, hopefully, and that he should be back. And then, of course, he didn't play in the league. So maybe it's just extra safety. It's not... Maybe they're thinking the bigger picture. They're like, you know what, Dembele is okay. If we really had to, he can play today. But let's not risk it. Let's see how it goes. He can come off the bench. But if we are to make it to the Champions League final, let's rather not risk anything. Let's not take any chances with Dembele. And let's make sure that if we do make it, and if we are to make it to the Champions League final, Dembele is ready for that. That is what I would assume is the thought process with Emery and the Dembele situation, chat. But yeah, let's see. Let me unmute the broadcast. Play the Champions League anthem. When is Gabriel back, actually? I think Gabriel's out for the whole season. Gabriel's out for the whole season. Please end the tunnel, chat. Players are in the tunnel. Let's look at the. Oh wow! Oh wow! Look at that. That's the fireworks as well. Oh, and they were in the PSG colors. That was fantastic. Well done, PSG. Well done. That's great. The tifo is looking good as well. It's looking good around the stadium. That's how you do it, Arsenal. That's how you do it. Don't just fucking put your Gunners flag. That was horrible. That was probably one of the worst fucking attempts at trying to hype up a match that I've ever seen. It was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. That Arsenal first leg against PSG where they just put out the fucking Gunners emblem. And that was it. It didn't recover a big part. It was just boom, square. And that was it. That was embarrassing. That was very embarrassing. But here we go. Players are walking out. I want to see the crowd again. Road to Munich 25. 90 minutes potentially away from it. Wow. It does look great. I like it. It looks good in the crowd. I can only applaud the PSG fans for what they've done today. It looks good all around. All what was it? Sections of the stands, grandstands, they're looking good. It gives the indication that they're not here to fuck around, you know. They're like, we're getting a win today. GG. That's what we're doing. That's the atmosphere I'm feeling over here. You're the champion. Although a lot of smoke or mist. I think it came because of the fireworks and the little smoke thing they had at the end. I think that's why it's a little bit misty and smoky around the field and stadium at the moment. Hopefully it clears up. It's not that bad though. They can definitely play through it. Arteta and Enrique shaking hands. Forgot his name there for a second. I don't know why Emery was coming. I was thinking Emery. And I forget. I get to watch fullbacks today, chat. I get to watch Hakimi and fucking Mendes and Vitinha. My boy Kvaratskhelia is on the thumbnail as well. He's on the thumbnail, right? He's on the thumbnail, I think. Due, Bacola. Dembele on the bench, but it's going to be exciting. I always get excited watching PSG this season. Let me not deny it. It's exciting watching PSG this season. Odegaard, Marquinhos, shaking hands, trading flags. Okay, let's get it. Let's make sure you guys got everything there right. You guys got the lineup. You got the score. Everything's good to go. Let's get the timer ready. I'm going to do a quick refresh. Shamelessly though, chat. Just in case. Let's do a quick refresh on the stream so it doesn't be as delayed as it normally is. Remember, we'll be about a minute, I think, behind. So if you guys want to sync up, you can with the timer. But yeah, we will be slightly behind main broadcast. Marquinhos is giving his team talk. The tifo disappears in the crowd, gets swallowed up by the crowd. Moments away. I really do want. I do want. I want the story to be completed for Enrique. That is true. It will. It will be Inter Milan. We know it's Inter Milan. Who is gonna? Who is gonna meet Inter Milan in Munich? Munich 25. Who's gonna meet them? Moments away, lads. Will it be PSG or will it be the Gunners? And we're up and running. And PSG do their classic kick off and kick it out of play for a throw in. That is how many games I've watched of PSG now. It's definitely a thing. Like I said, I tried to explain it last game, but in case any of you guys haven't noticed, PSG do this thing straight from kickoff. They pass it once back and they kick it out straight for a throw in. Although Arsenal win the ball in a pretty good position, distributed to Saka on the right. He's got to have a big game today, Saka, against Mendes. Mendes wins the first battle though. 1-0 Mendes. 1-0 Mendes, that's for sure. Although Arsenal are pressing well, yeah. That's Timber. Partey. Ball goes into the fucking outer space. Gonna bounce kindly for Marquinhos now. Hakimi. Oh! Do it! Gives away a foul. Free kick for Arsenal. It was exciting in the first leg. Dewey was very exciting in the first leg, let's not forget. It was an absolute gem to watch. Raya goes long. Moreno flicks it on. Marquinhos should get it though. He does. He's got Martinelli for company. He'll win a throw in, Marquinhos. Don't need to get the crowd that up for it. Now, come on. Now it's only the first minute. They should already be up. There's no need to tell the crowd. If your fans aren't up for the first 5 minutes already, there you're doing something wrong, brother. Arsenal would love an early goal, though. They would love it. Just Saliba making up some space, going forward. The ball goes to Saka. Right. Kvaratskhelia is back with defending. Saka loses the battle again. Ziyech! Oh! Timber crossed in the box! Ooh! Declan Rice puts the header wide. Dembele is not looking happy on the bench. Ooh, Rice. We probably should score. I mean, I know Marquinhos is there for company, but you can't. If you get this on target, it's a goal. It's a goal if you get that on target. Gillian says, Avansky, you missed the game last night. We were talking about it in the members' chat. It was proper cinema. This is Martinelli. Oh, he's done very well, yeah, Martinelli against Hakimi as well. Hakimi does very well recovery, though. Avansky says, yes, I know. What a game. He did miss, but I wasn't tripping. He wasn't there. Was he suspended? He might have been suspended, actually. Partey throw in the box. Long! Oh, the save! Oh, big save. Big save, Donnarumma. Oh, ho, ho, ho. They're knocking at the door, Arsenal. It's not even been 5 minutes yet. Oh. Who was it? Martinelli. I think Martinelli is just gambling, yeah? It nearly paid off. He goes through everyone. Martinelli gets a touch. And somehow, someway, Donnarumma makes a big save. Massive. It's as good as a goal, that. It's as good as a goal, that save, honestly. Arsenal have definitely started off way better. Playing with so much of energy, Arsenal. And here's Saka. Not a great ball, but it'll be fine for Martinelli to pick up on the left. We'll put in a cross. Nobody home. PSG headed out. Not fully out of danger just yet. It's all PSG. I mean, it's all Arsenal at the moment. And if there's one thing I always give credit to the Premier League clubs for, and that is they will run. they will run. They'll run harder than anyone. They'll work harder than anyone at times. And at the moment, it's looking like that. PSG have not grown into this game at all yet. You can hear a few whistles and boos. Don't blame them. I don't blame them. It's a shaky start so far. Arsenal have had about two good chances. It's a shaky start. I did say, I mean, Arsenal have to go for it. They got nothing to hide. They got not. Well, they do have something to lose still, but you got to go for it. You know what I'm saying? You're losing at the moment, anyways, so you have to go for it. There's Saka. Does well, yeah. But he does need to find a pass. He does go to Martinelli eventually, who's got it on the left-hand side. He does beat Hakimi. And Hakimi does well recovering again. Wins a corner. Arsenal win a corner now. Here we go. Here we go. If Arsenal want to stand a chance, this is what you got to rely on big time today. The corners, free kicks, they got to be super reliable. It's got to be super reliable for Arsenal. There's a lot of PSG players in the box there. Declan Rice to take it. You know the boos and whistles. They're ringing around. Corner comes in. Donnarumma gets a fist to it. And we'll go out for an Arsenal throw-in. It was a good punch. Arsenal looking to throw it long again. Partey. He's signaling for somebody else to go into the box. Not sure if it was Saka. Saka has made his way forward. Long throw into the box again. Oh, it's not well cleared. Oh my god, what a save! Oh my god, what a save! See, this is where I give keepers all the credit in the world, you know. In what world do you save this? I would never be able to react like that, bro. I could never react that quickly. That was insane. Odegaard hits that so hard, so fast. There's a number of PSG defenders blocking his view. Donnarumma gets his hand and he's actually hurt himself. It looks like he's hurt himself in the process, which is not what you want to see from a PSG point of view. And let's look at this. Oh my god, it's unreal, you know. That's an unreal save. Holy shit. That's my second pair. No, you go finish secure, okay? You go back and finish secure, okay? And then you come talk to me. Nah, but today I don't know what happened, you know. Honestly, today I'm scared. I don't know what happened, bro. And it was going so well. That's the worst thing. The pairing was going so well. Then all of a sudden, God, I was like, yeah, fuck it. I'm just going to dodge then. I'll dodge my way to victory then. I don't know what happened. I literally don't know what happened. Well, let's hope Donnarumma is okay. I mean, if you're an Arsenal fan, you probably... It's not saying it's a bad thing. But, of course, if Donnarumma is to be taken off, that is a massive, massive blow for PSG and a massive upside for Arsenal. He might be playing dark arts. I don't think so. He did look hurt. And to be fair, after saving a shot like that, I don't blame him. It might have hurt. It honestly might have hurt. Alright, another Arsenal corner. Here we go. We'll see in just a moment how comfortable Donnarumma is. Because he might be called upon in action in just a second. Cross comes in. Vitinha heading. Oh, not a great clearance. And a great clearance from PSG, and Arsenal win a throw again. Thomas Partey come to take it. They're going to throw this straight into that fucking box. There we go. Long throw in taken. PSG hit it out. Not great though. Arsenal still have it. Cross comes in again. Oh, they're on the rope at the moment, PSG. They can't escape. They cannot escape. They don't have that outlet. And Dembele, oh, that's a great tackle. That's a great tackle. Skelly hits the floor, but I don't think there's nothing in it. He can cry all he wants. PSG on the counter. Hakimi. Oh, horrible pass. Horrible pass. He killed all the momentum. That pass is so bad, he killed all the momentum. Should have done so much better, PSG. Oof. At least we've seen signs of life from this Paris team. Reminder: both these teams have never won a UEFA Champions League in their lives. They are both extreme bottle job teams when it comes to this competition. But no matter what happens, we will have one of them standing in with a chance to win it for the first time this season. All that standing in between their way are each other and Inter Milan in Munich. At least the final takes place by you. Well, not by you, Amansky, but you know what I'm saying. By your team. Thierry never got a UCL trophy with Arsenal? Nope. Arsenal have never touched this trophy. Ever. They have never touched it. Neither has PSG. Corner, throw-in comes in. Sorry, fucking. Partey on the left. Marquinhos does well. Not Marquinhos, sorry. Marquinhos is there. Oof. They can't get out, you know. Hakimi boots it up the field, just hoping. Look at how well Arsenal are winning it back, though. They're pressing very well, Arsenal. This is what I would want to see. If I was an Arsenal fan, this is exactly what I would want to see. Pressing well, pressing them high, forcing them into mistakes, not taking the foot off the gas. Go forward after going forward after going forward, just to keep the pressure on. And at the moment, it's all Arsenal. Here's Martinelli again on the left. Hakimi with the tackle. Wins a throw in Arsenal. It's got a great pace to the game. I can't lie. It's got great pace to it. Partey comes over to take yet another long throw in. At least they're doing what I said. You got to make sure every set piece counts. Even throw-ins. The throw-ins are basically like a corner at this rate. There we go. Long throw in again. Lobbed into the box. Oh. Got a skill, yeah. Doesn't get it fully clear. Odegaard. At least we've seen a little bit more of Odegaard. We've seen more of Odegaard in these 13 minutes than we did in the whole 90 in the first leg. PSG win the ball back, but they give it away again. They just can't get out, PSG. They can't get out. They're in the corner. They're catching jabs in the corner, chat. Non-stop jabs. Here's Moreno. Does well. Got to find a pass, though. I thought he overcooked it. He does well there. Timber. Saka. Good defending. Good defending. Very good defending. Doesn't even give away a corner. Doesn't even give away a corner, PSG. But they needed outlet. This is where you missed Dembele, though, you know. I mean, I'm not saying you would have fixed everything in these first 15 minutes, but You just feel like if you can get Dembele on the ball, he's a great. He can break into space, buy some time, start taking this ball into their other half, into the Arsenal half. Whereas at the moment, this ball is just not going anywhere. There's Barcola, can't do anything with it as well. It's just sloppy at the moment. No, that's a horrible pass. Martinelli. Odegaard might have a shot. Oh, he didn't. He didn't pass and he didn't have a shot either. Arsenal will need to shoot at goal at some point. I agree. I think he could have shot there. They gotta go for it. They gotta go for it, Amatsky. They already won. Remember, I should type that in the chat, huh? I should type that in the chat. I don't have it yet. Let's type it in the chat. Just so it's there. I just have it there. Alright, here's Marquinhos. PSG having a little bit possession. Does well there. Due. Kvaratskhelia, come on. That's my boy. Oh, hit the post. Oh, hit the post. Oh. He's one of my favorite players this season, Kvaratskhelia, you know. He might even be my favorite player I've watched this season. Between him, Vitinha, I've absolutely loved them. Due is up there as well. There's a lot. There's a lot. There's Due, Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, Vitinha. There's just something about him, man. There's something. He's like, he's just, he's what's the word? He's not a robot, you know. He's not a robotic winger. He's a dying breed of winger at the moment. It's just pure football from him. Look at that. Oh, man, hit the post. I'm so, I said it last time, and I said it all the time, but I'm so jealous that they fucking PSG just got a free run at him, you know. Heck, they had to pay the price, to be fair. But worth every penny. Worth every penny, isn't it? Early yellow card for Mendes, which is not what you want to see. Oof, that's good for Saka, but not good in general. It's from Timber as well. He wasn't even defending Saka. Well, there we go. Free kick for Arsenal in a decent position to just whoop across it. And it is going to be Declan Rice on free kick duty. He takes it short to Saka. Well, gives it back to Rice. Maybe this time a cross comes in. Not a great one, though. Martinelli will pick it up. Shot into the wall of PSG players. And now PSG can counter. And here's Hakimi with chasing. Skelly does so well, though. Well, very well. Skelly also is one of those players this season I really enjoyed watching. I think it's... Oh, hold that thought. Just Saka. Oh, well done, Saka. I thought he won a foul. Referee says nothing in it. I can't lie. I did think Saka won a foul there, but play goes on. What was I saying? Oh, yes, Skelly. I love, don't get me, fullbacks like, I always say Hakimi and Mendes are phenomenal to watch. But I think it's just because, you know, Skelly is just, I think he's a little bit all rounded and is so young still. Like defensively, he's been great. I think offensively, he can even get better, and he's pretty decent at the moment. Not like a fucking top tier fullback at the moment, but I've liked Lewis Skitty. After having a season watching fucking Vasquez and Mendes and Fran Garcia's, I think I could watch any fullback and be like, wow. I could watch fucking Dogu and be like, yeah. It's been so long since I've seen that beautiful Carvajal play on a football pitch. I've forgotten what fullbacks look like. I only get reminded when I watch other teams. Oh my god, Odegaard has run all the way. He might as well have a shot. Why didn't he have a shot? Odie. Should have had a shot there. Martinelli wins a corner. He could have had a shot. Why didn't he have a shot though? Well, anyways, corner for Arsenal. And it's Arsenal dominating. Arsenal are dominating. Here we go. Declan Rice on the ball. Whoops in a cross. It's not bad. Ooh. It's not fully cleared. Oh, great header. Great header, Marquinhos. It's sloppy. What's up, Addy? How you doing, brother? How are you doing, Addy? Cross comes in straight to Donnarumma. And he's just saying, relax it, lads. He's had a lot of work to do, Donnarumma. He's not been quiet this first half. Yesterday was cinema. It was unbelievable what we were witnessing. And I was just so happy. Oh my god. Hakimi slips. Declan Rice wins the ball. Moreno. Partey. Odegaard. Saliba. Oh, here we go. PSG on the counter. Here we go. Square it. Should be it. Do it. It's horrible. It's horrible. He does not get a good connection. Arsenal get away with one, yeah. That should have been 1-0. 2v2. Should have been a goal. If PSG win, wait, what? Wait, PSG win. Oh, you mean Donnarumma? Yeah, you meant Donnarumma is the reason. Yes, Donnarumma is the reason. That's what you meant to say. Yeah, I get you. I mean, he's been even in the first leg. In the first leg, he also had to make incredible saves. Raya as well. Raya made great saves in the first leg as well. It could have been PSG could have had more goals if it wasn't for Raya. So both keepers did very well last time, but they got away with one. Arsenal got away with one there. PSG just reminding Arsenal that if they are given the chance, they can be a danger. Anyways, how are you? I'm good. How about you, Addy? How about you, brother? Did you watch the GTA trailer? The new GTA trailer, rather? Did you get a chance to look at it yet? Oof. I was asleep, and then I saw it within 2 seconds. I do think Dewey should have done better, but I might be being harsh, I might be being harsh, but I think in general they should have done better with that chance. Oh, it's Skelly. Have a shot, lad. I feel like they should be shooting a little bit more, Arsenal. They have been there. It's like I understand that they're trying to walk it into the back of the net in typical Arsenal fashion at times, but they have been in areas where they can just have a pop, bro. Dembele is a huge miss, big time, brother, big time. I wouldn't be surprised though if things stay the way they are. He will definitely make an appearance, I would assume. But they might be thinking about the bigger picture. If they can get away with one today, maybe even get a goal or two, PSG, there's no need or requirement to rush Dembele. Oh my god, Pierre Gasly! Pierre Gasly's in the stadium. Hello, Pierre. How you doing, Gasly? He looks like he's having a good time. Oh, that's a bad tackle. That has to be a yellow card. It's got to be a minimum yellow card. It is going to be a yellow card for Declan Rice. Not a nice tackle. Very naughty, naughty. Looked like a painful one as well. Yeah, no, it's not a good tackle. That's not a good tackle. Definitely yellow. Unfortunately, nothing can top yesterday. I think in the event that unfolded yesterday. Yes. Not to say that we'll have a bad game today. I don't think we'll have a bad game. It's just PSG haven't been on it at all so far. And Arsenal have. They just haven't got a goal to show for it. Well, there we go. PSG have a free kick. In a good position. Vitinha gonna take it, I think, as well. Vitinha, cross. Ruiz. Wow! 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 Amatsky says, oof! That was oof indeed! Oh, wow! Oh my god! Amatsky says, what a goal, fucking insane! Wow! That's why they're the most entertaining team to watch this season. That's why they're entertaining to watch. Wow! That is unreal. Fuck. Fuck me, bro. Ain't no keeper in the world saving this. Free kick comes in. It hasn't been cleared well from Arsenal. Ruiz, touch. That's so hard to finish as well. Touches it to the outside of his body. And smashes it with his left foot. Unbelievable. Look at that. Unreal technique. Unreal technique. Right foot as a pivot. Smashed it in. Fuck. What a goal. 2-0 on aggregate, chat. 2-0 on aggregate. Fucking real, you know. Wow, wow, wow. Take a bow, Ruiz. Take a fucking bow, brother. Anything can happen in football. Of course, anything can happen. But big advantage. Big advantage for PSG. Amansky, thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Amansky, I just want to say, bro, that I'm internally. I mean, I guess that you could be internally. I was gonna say eternally grateful for all the donations you give, bro. I am very thankful. And I've never taken for granted, Amansky. It's never taken for granted the support that you show us. Even without the donations, bro. The fact that you basically in stream every day, brother. It just that always means the world. Hold that thought, hold my sub story, because Karaskar, my boy, he's on. Square it, he squares it. Bacola, should be getting. Oh my god. Brother, you should be scoring that. Oh, what a bottle job. My boy does everything right, you know. Kvaratskhelia does everything right. And Barcola, what a fucking bottle job. That is I would have hooked him. I'd be like, Dembele, brother, get your training gear off, bro. I'm taking you, I'm putting you on. I dare one of my forward players to miss that chance. You fucking getting hooked. Corner PSG, horrible. Matsky says, no worries. And Addy says, bro, PSG should be falling up. That's he created one tap in. It was a little. I don't know if I was being harsh on Dewey, but he could have scored. Alcola definitely should score. This is a way easier chance for him. Well, well, brother. Well. And yet again, the stadium is a bit smoky due to the flares from the PSG fans. They won't be complaining though. We've seen some goals, you know. I feel like these last few watch longs, we've seen some banger goals. We've seen some outrageous goals scored in these last few watch longs. Even the Madrid game, honestly. The Madrid game, we scored some great goals. Great goal today. Yesterday was a good goals. There were some good goals as well. Wow. Wow. Is that game over, chat? What do we think? Do we think Arsenal can come back? What are the thoughts, chat? Arsenal come back, yes or no? After yesterday, I would be surprised if some of you guys would rule it out. Never say never in football. But I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think it might be. I think it's a bit more wrapped up than previous occasions. Amansky says yes, they can come back. Okay. They can. Of course they can. But will they? We need a big performance. We already needed a big performance from Arsenal. We're going to need even a bigger one. Like I said yesterday, and like I've said many times before, chat, 2-0, well, on aggregate, is a very dangerous scoreline. It's very dangerous. Maybe you get a little bit complacent, a little bit too comfortable. What I would say is Arsenal should definitely be trying to get a goal back before halftime. That would be my basic requirement now. If I was an Arsenal fan, I'd be just saying, get a goal. You have to get a goal before halftime if you can, bro. Have to. PSG can cost those misses. Yeah, true. Also, that PSG have missed a couple of chances as well. Two good ones as well. 2 on the counter. Basically tap-in goals. Oh, they're chasing a treble. Oh, fuck. So they're in the final for the French Cup. They've won the league already. Oh, wow. A triple. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. How special could that be? How special can that be, you know? What a story it would be as well. Now, you would assume they'd win the cup anyways. So, yeah, just the Champions League. Wow, PSG treble. Can only feel happy for them, honestly. I can only feel happy. There's a lot of times I used to make fun of PSG, and I felt they deserved it. But this PSG side with Enrique and the type of players they have now, I can only be happy for them, to be fair. Before it was just hella funny because all the talk and everything around it was just hella funny when PSG bottled everything and they were farmers. But I like the new story. I like the story of this PSG side. I like the story of Luis Enrique. I do want them to do well this season. Better team without Mbappe? I think. Hmm. Obviously, it looks like that, but then again, if you had Mbappe, yeah, what Kvaratskhelia and Dembele playing the way he is, my lord, my god, could you imagine? Could you imagine how insane it could be, lads? I wouldn't necessarily say they are. I think they're just a better team in general. I don't think Mbappe not being here is because of that. I just think it's day and night difference from this PSG's team from the PSG of old. I think Luis Enrique, additions like Kvaratskhelia, the senior team promotions to Barcola, uh, Due coming into the side as well, Batinha, Mendes, Hakimi playing as they playing. Donnarumma started to pick up form lately as well because I know lots of. I say lots of. I know one PSG fan. He's very skeptical of Donnarumma, but he's picked up his form now. I think it's credit should be shared all around. As the team in general, this whole PSG side is phenomenal. Donnarumma does his part. Hakimi and Mendes do their part. Marquinhos, Pacho do their part. Batinha, Ruiz, they do their part. All that done. Oof. Shot blocked. Odegaard on the edge. Then Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, Bacola, Due, they phenomenal footballers. Enrique, as a manager, shot blocked. It's just amazing. I think they deserve to win the trophies they've won already this season. It reflects their achievements reflect the team that they've built. It's unbelievable. I can't remember. No, that's a lie. Not gonna say that. That's a lie because I can't remember. There we go. Here's Neves. Here's my boy. Whoa! Oh, nearly wiggling his way through. I'm get the suit. Oh, Arsenal do well. And then they do the complete opposite and give PSG the ball straight away. But that goal has definitely calmed a lot of nerves. I mean, even PSG, the way they're playing now is a lot better. They're starting to hold the ball a little bit more in possession. They're starting to play with a little bit more confidence. They're not losing the ball as silly. They needed that PSG. They needed that. That goal has made a big difference in the bigger picture. But you see, even the comment, they're just like even without Dembele at the moment, PSG can attack and create good chances. So honestly, bro, if you had all these players and you still had an Mbappe, it's late. It is really late. But take nothing away from every single one of these PSG players. Take nothing away from what they've done this season. I have I have seen monster performances from every single one of these lads, and that is not something I can say about a lot of teams this season. Maybe if any, Barca is really the only other team that comes to my mind with a great team performance. But every single one of these PSG players, they deserve all the credit. Yes, but now they look more of a team. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're the best. Oh, great tackle. Oh my god. PSG in the box. Dewey's gonna need help. Wow. Oh. Plus they got Dewey now. He's got is like a baby Mbappe over here. The way my guy been moving, look at this back. You know. If anything, he's even more aesthetically pleasing on the eye. He's so much more like tricky, skillful. But yeah, PSG as a team, unbelievable, unbelievable. Oh, Kvaratskhelia hobbling. That's not good. I wonder if he pulled something. Oh no! He's back defending now. What the maybe just a little bit slight twist. Cross comes in from Arsenal. When in doubt, kick it out, as the saying goes. Arsenal will win it back. Oh my god, Nuno Mendes, he's not having the greatest of games today. But it'll get the job done for now. Hakimi does well. I don't know, Arsenal have lost a lot of momentum now, you know. I think this is the last, what, half of the first half. It feels like. This last half of the first half. They've lost so much momentum, Arsenal. Started off great. So positive. So dominating. And then... Although... should have probably do a little bit better there. Saka plays in a great ball. Moreno. Oh, he can't get a touch. He couldn't get a touch, Moreno. Oh, they're showing the goal again. Let's have a look. I don't mind. Look at this touch. Bang. Fuck. What a goal. Does take a deflection as well. Does take a deflection of Saliba. I can't really blame Saliba though. That's a great hit. Wow. Arteta, you gotta start preparing that halftime team talk. I can't lie, bro. You gotta start preparing that halftime team talk. You're gonna need to give the biggest motivational speech you have ever given in your life. You've got to give the blueprint and the keys to unlock this PSG team, bro. Because at the moment, you guys are going home. And you're gonna stay home. No Munich trip for you guys. Oh, good ball to Saka. Beat your man and shoot. Beat your man and shoot. Oh! He beats his man. He does try to shoot. I can't fault him for that. But it just closed down very well. But PSG win the ball. Looking long. Oh my god, Barcola. He's got the legs. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Two-way. Look at that. Past one. Oh! Shot. He might have killed Skelly. I think Skelly paid the price of that block with his face. I think that one's gonna hurt. My guy caught that ball square in his face. Actually, he didn't. Oh, he didn't get hit in the face. He hit him on the side. Ah, get the fuck up there, man. What the fuck you on the floor for? Get up. Get up. You bitch. The fuck you going down for there? It might have hurt, but come on. It didn't even wind you, man. It hit you like here. It hit him there, man. It just looked like it hit him in the face. Get on with it. Don't waste my time. Get on with it. He is getting on with it. Fair enough. Wagwane. Why we haven't come to what the hell, sir? But they took the drop. I'm so confused. Alright, anyways, drop ball again. Due on it again. Man, I like Due, you know. There's a play. You know, the PSG, there's so many good players. They got great fullbacks. They got an unreal midfielder, Vitinha. And they got a front three that can switch, be fluid anywhere. They can play across the whole fucking front three, no matter where they are. They track back. They're so silky. They're not these fucking robotic modern day front three players. You know, they're none of those fucking robots. It's pure cinematic football. Pace, skill, trickery, brains. There's Rice. Does well. Odegaard. Saka. Pick your man and shoot. Or cross. Or cross. 2 minutes added on, by the way, chat. I'll just let it play on. I'll let the timer play on anyways. 2 minutes have been added on. We have had 1 minute already. This is a corner for Arsenal. Or is it a throw-in? Throw-in for Arsenal. Partey going to take it long, of course. Long throw-in. Oh, it's not a great header for Vitinha, but Donnarumma will come and collect it in his arms. And he'll hold it. He'll hold it as long as he can. Good grip. I'd assume that'll be everything all she wrote for the first half. It's so cold here, chat, by the way. I kid you, if I wasn't streaming, chat, you'd be catching me in the black. Honestly, it's not even proper winter here yet. But they might, when football comes, I think it's when football comes. Is it when football comes back when we'll be in proper winter here? No. There's like Club World Cup and stuff. But anyways, chat, it's halftime. But we have to do watch alongs whatever in proper winter, lads. I'm going to be in the blanket shamelessly. I can't lie to you guys. Well, there we go. Halftime. PSG 1, Arsenal 0. Score in aggregate is PSG 2, Arsenal 0. So Arsenal have it all to do second half. They got a lot to do, Arsenal. They got a lot to do. I shall give my halftime thoughts and matters. My opinion on the matter now. Let's just check something here. Alright. First things first, the goal. Absolutely fantastic. The goal was brilliant. Brilliant. I mean, the corner comes in. Free kick comes in. Arsenal don't deal with it well. I wouldn't even say it doesn't fall kindly for Ruiz. He chests it down. Kind of beats a man with his chest anyways. So chests it, smashes it off his left foot. Technique is superb. You can't criticize anything about the technique. Standing foot, his anchor, his pivot on his right leg, amazing. All the strength, power comes from there. Planted in the ground, lets his left leg and foot fly through the ball. Connects with it pure. No keeper in the world saving it. PSG get their goal. They could have had more goals. There were 2 instances. Arsenal got dispossessed very quickly. PSG were on the counter. 2 ways 1. I still would have fancied him to score, but he doesn't. I do think it was a fantastic chance, and he probably should have scored if we're looking at it. However, the second one for Barcola, where Kvaratskhelia plays him in, he definitely should have scored. He fucked around too much. Then he tried to be a bit too cute, a bit too naughty, trying to go near post with Raya. He makes the easiest save in the world to have Raya. And that's that chance gone. So PSG had chances to score even more goals. Then, in the first half of the first half, Arsenal were phenomenal. They started how you'd want, as any Arsenal fan would have liked to see that. Starting off positive, aggressive, high pressing. Don't let the pressure off PSG. They're keeping them tied in. PSG can't get a hold of the ball. They can't fucking break through Arsenal. Arsenal just winning it back every single time. They even lose it. They're getting in great positions, creating good chances. Donnarumma makes fantastic save as well. Fantastic. It was honestly as good as scoring a goal, that save, to be fair, from Odegaard. Then again, a couple of chances from the set pieces, the long throw-ins and everything like that. But still can't get their goal. They still can't get their goal, Arsenal. They gotta want it more. We're gonna need a little bit, a sprinkle of magic. You might need that sprinkle of magic now, because Donnarumma has been great, both legs now. So you might just need it today. You might just need it. But from Arteta and Arsenal's perspective, going into halftime, you gotta firstly say that, lads, the first 20 minutes were great. Then the second half of the first half was awful. What happened? What happened? The drop-off was insane. Then you concede a goal. Then even after conceding a goal, we can't respond. We stop dominating the game. We stop pressing well. We can't make passes. We can't create chances. We need to... What happened? What happened? So if you're Arteta, what you're really looking to do is bring back what we see in those first 20 minutes in the second half. And if anything, up the tempo even more than it was. Because you really got to go for it now. You got 45 minutes left to try to save something. Heck, not saying you don't even need 3. But to survive and to take this game to the longer phases, the latter stages, you got to get a minimum of 2 goals second half. That is the reality of the situation at the moment. So if you're Arteta, that's what you need to be saying. That's what you need to be discussing. I would be telling them as well if I was Arteta. The instances where we were dominating in the first 20 minutes, when you get in and around the edge of the box or even just outside the edge of the box, they are allowing you so much of space and time to start rifling some shots. So I would implement a little bit more shoot on sight policy. Oh my god, I forgot about that chance as well. Kvaratskhelia hit the post as well. Let's not forget. Fucking hell, bro. Unreal, bro. Oh, wow. It was so close. It was so close. That should have been another goal, This game could have been wrapped up. You have PSG's 1 goal they've scored. You got the 2 tap-ins. And yeah, I guess Kvaratskhelia hitting the post. Yeah, it could have. Was it Eddie who also said it could have been 4-0 or whatever? But yeah, it honestly, genuinely could. It could have been 4-0. It really could have been 4-0. The game could have been done. But you're still somewhat in it. We have seen many teams do this before. Especially in 2-0 situations. So it's not impossible. But you have got to show some evidence that you're going to be able to turn it around. And at the moment, especially the way that the first half ended, I did not see that. So a lot of work to do from an Arsenal perspective. If you're Enrique, and if you're PSG, you just say a few things. Lads, don't get complacent. Stay locked in. Defend well. Counter them hard. I've been loving our counters when we win the ball back. We've got a 2-0 advantage. So do your best to make sure we don't bottle it and throw that away. If we get the chance to counter. But just as a reminder, and if there's anything that second half of the first half is evident of it, is that we are still capable of absolutely dominating and ripping this Arsenal side apart. We could have scored 4 goals. Kvaratskhelia, you are unlucky with the shot, but more of that. Barcola, Doué, you guys gotta be way more clinical. In the chances that they were created for them, you gotta be way more clinical than what you guys did in that first half. But not to say it was bad, it was good, more of the same, and you'll be through and you'll be in the UEFA Champions League final. You'll be at Munich 2025. What a goal, oh my god. Stop showing it to me. It's too great. Look at the touch. I really do. How much does the deflection take? I don't even know if I want to blame the deflection of Saliba, We'll never really know. It definitely hits Saliba for sure. But the strike is so pure. The technique is so good. Like I said, his pivoting foot is amazing. His striking foot is amazing. It's just flawless technique. Flawless. That's a man who knew exactly what he wanted to do and how he wanted to set up that opportunity and executed it to perfection. So fair play, Ruiz. But yeah, chat, that's that. In terms of the best player of the first half, I'm going to give it to Kvaratskhelia. I think he's been absolutely putting in a monster performance, creativity wise, and in more of a talismanic point of view. He has taken up that hole and that gap that is missing without Dembele. He's created fantastic chances. He's worked hard, transitioning back to defending, tracking back as well, and could have scored a goal. He's a phenomenal footballer, man. He's an absolute phenomenal footballer. Did he win the free kick as well? Did he win the free kick in which PSG scored? I think he did, didn't he? It was Declan Rice's foul on Kvaratskhelia, and it ended up being a goal. So it's just been a monster. There's a lot of honorable mentions, but to be fair, it's very hard. You could choose a few. There's Kvaratskhelia, who was for me, like I said, player of the first half. There's still Donnarumma. There's I thought Marquinhos has been very good. Ruiz, of course. Coutinho is doing his part. So they have done a good job. I think it's a good midfield battle. I do think PSG are still winning the midfield battle, but Partey, Rice, and Odegaard have at least at the bare minimum not been quiet. They haven't been quiet. So we have seen them. We have seen them try to influence the game, but it's just unfortunate you're playing a very good side, and if anything, you're gonna need to put in more of a performance than you already have. Anyways, so yeah, that's that. Worst player of the half. Is there one? Is there? I think Raya has been okay. Kelly's been alright. Timber's been alright. Centre backs have been alright. Odegaard has been lively. Partey has been influential. Rice has been influential. Saka has been alright. Martinelli's actually done a lot better than I thought he would have against Hakimi. Might have to say Moreno then, Might have to say Moreno. Moreno probably the worst player of that half. Um, based off process of elimination. I think everyone else has been okay. Don't think there's anyone been fantastic for Arsenal. I think they've just been all okay, but okay is not good enough. Okay is not going to get you to the final of this year's Champions League. And that's that. That's the reality, chat. And let us go on to the socials. Remember, you can follow me on all social medias, chat, at 2325. Let's see if there's anything interesting being said. A lot of Arsenal fans are, of course, unhappy. Ooh, hold on. Off topic, I gotta look at this. New GTA 6 clips have been added to the website. Let me look at this. Oh, it looks so nice. There's this section on the GTA map where it pivots into the ocean, but it almost looks like an island. That is because it's almost separated from the mainland and the main part of the map. But it looks so good. Oh. Chat, touch wood that we really do get the new PC before we play this game, Oh. I might have to do a fucking 18-hour stream when it comes out if I get it. Okay, off topic. Mm. Oh, that's why I'm seeing lots of fucking Fabrizio Romano tweet, but he's Italian. I forget he's a big Donnarumma fan there. The Rice chance. What is the Rice chance? I'm seeing people speaking about the Declan Rice chance. I'm trying to remember, what is the Declan Rice chance? Oh, the header. It was the header. Yes. The cross comes in. I said he probably should have scored, didn't I? Oh, yes. He probably should have scored. I forgot about that in the halftime mentions. But yeah, you know what? Honestly, that could have changed the game, you know. Another day, Declan Rice, he converts that header. And Arsenal are back in it, but football's not done like that, unfortunately. We got to see the halftime tweet, you know. I'm sure Arsenal have got a hilarious halftime funny tweet here. Still battling away in Paris, just keep pushing it on. So, you know, it's just some social media accounts are so cringe, you know. Because it's like, I understand why you have to say it, but at the same time, it's like, I understand it from the point of view, like, if when you're a fan and you fucking, you know, your team is losing and you have to open up fucking Twitter, Instagram, whatever, and you seeing your team just waffle and tweet the positivity. It's like, man, I can't be asked, bro. Why is my stream buffering? Let's just have a quick refresh here. The Eiffel Tower in the background is lit up in red. Some foreshadowing? I doubt it, but it would be funny. It would be funny. Enrique is giving a heavy talk, even in the tunnel, which is what I like to see. I love to see this, you know. What I love about this interaction the most is that he's still getting across clearly everything he wants to say, and then you see the group of players around him, they're all paying attention, they're speaking back, they're giving their thoughts back on their input back on it. And then what happens is clearly Neves wants some more information. So what Neves does, he pulls him a little bit aside, he keeps speaking, and then Enrique listens, he understands what he's trying to say, and he gives it. I love it, you know. I don't see that enough. I'm telling you, I don't see that enough. You think I'll ever see that with fucking Ancelotti? Never in a million years will I see that with Ancelotti. Never in a million years. I absolutely love seeing that from Enrique and the PSG players. And that's why I kind of want this final. Because, you know, both Enrique and Inzaghi, those are two managers. I wish nothing but the best, bro. They really are a dying breed of manager. You don't get to see that often. There's so, even these days, there's a certain beauty and a beauty and tradition of football that is dying. So people like Enrique and Zaghi, when they're keeping the beautiful game alive, man, I gotta applaud it. I gotta applaud it. What's up, Anish? How you doing, brother? And he's saying Amansky, PSG became a better team without Mbappe. Mbappe took problems to Madrid. You guys can all laugh now. We'll see who has the last laugh. The time will come, lads. If there's one football club I tend never to worry about, is my own. We as fans gotta do our own bit and make sure that the standards never drop. And that we need to realize who we are and be reminded of who we are. There we go. Big second half is needed. Second half is underway, by the way, chat. I'll resume the timer when we sync up. But here's Batinha. PSG are on the counter already. Early days. Barcola on the right. Got a whipping across here, brother, surely. They're just keeping some possession. Here we go. Hakimi. Oh, that's a pretty good ball, but nobody was in the box coming on the end of it. Throwing for PSG. I would be very surprised if Mendes goes long. He's probably just trying to keep possession, yeah? Like a normal person, he does. Trying to win a turn again. Not that well. Great tackle. Oh, I thought it was a great tackle. Apparently the referee did not think the same as me. Free kick for Arsenal. Although Vitinha, I can't lie, I thought you made a great tackle there, brother. Oh shit. I didn't think it was that bad. PSG have only even made it to the final once. I haven't even made it to another final since then. Ironically, it was the Monski's team who beat them. A PSG Bayern final. Tell you what, PSG have started very well second half. Bakola's on his bike, oh my god, and he's got some legs. Oh, well done, Saliba. Well done, Saliba. It's just solid defending. I do feel kind of sorry for Saliba though. He's got a lot of work to do. Of course, he doesn't have Gabriel next to him. You're going to have Timber and Skelly absolutely bombarding forward because they have to as well now. So it's not the easiest job for Saliba. But he still does it well. Timber. Arsenal give it away again. Oh, but they get lucky. Because Doué doesn't get the first touch he wants. That's a rare mistake we've seen there. Oh, the Saka win a foul? No. Ref says, play on as you were. Saka still down. And Hakimi will put the ball out of play. And I'll tell you what, if Saka is out of this, you might as well say goodbye, brother. And guess who's warming up? Not a Saka replacement. Dembele is warming up. Oh, listen to the crowd reaction there. Massive reaction for Dembele. That guy is back up to his feet, by the way, chat. He's alright. He's alright. Oh. This ball gets one back by PSG in the middle. Oh, that's a bad tackle. Advantage plays on, though. Oh, that's another bad foul. It's gotta be a yellow now. Gotta be a yellow now, lads. Oh, it wasn't Partey again. This time it's Timber. He might get away with it then. I thought Thomas Partey made two bad tackles, yeah. I mean, there we go. A free kick in a similar-ish position from which PSG scored from in the first half. Basically the same. Basically the same type of free kick they scored from earlier. Tell you what, a second PSG goal, I think it's game over, bro. I think PSG scores second, I think it's definitely game over. Here we go, Vitinha, the maestro standing over it. That was far from maestro-esque at all. That free kick was horrible. Straight to right. That was a horrible free kick. What are you doing, Vitinha? What are you doing? Definitely expect better from you, my guy. What the fuck is that? That's a horrible free kick. Bro crossed it straight to right. TBO trying to break away. He needs to find a pass. But PSG are doing so well. Look at that. They're doing so well. They can't keep the ball though, but they're doing very well to put pressure and squeeze any Arsenal player who's on the ball. Press him. Raya hits it long. Searching for Saka. Look at that. Kvaratskhelia is still there with him. I hate that PSG got him though, you know. I honestly, it's like, it's one of those things though. It's a player that I really, it's like when Barca got Rafinha. Now, like I just like, I love Rafinha. He went to Leeds. And then like Leeds is a very neutral, you know, low team, but he still did amazing stuff. And then, you know, you just hate to see it. Kvaratskhelia, would I like him in my team? Of course. Why wouldn't you? Who would say no to a player like that? It's unbelievable. Same thing with like a Wirtz, you know. If Wirtz goes to a Bayern or I don't know realistically where else would have, or City or something, it's like, it sucks because it's like a player you really like. Oh, good play from PSG. Yeah. Mendes. Oh wow, great run from Mendes. Finds the pass as well. Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, but not quite. Not quite the execution. Oh, he's just trying to pass this into the bottom corner, but he doesn't get the curl, and he goes out for a goal kick. I just curl a passer into the bottom corner. Arteta playing ball back. Gotta respect it. I'm trying to think of other players now. It's an interesting thought. But I get Musiala, another player I really like. Plays for Bayern. But any team would love to have a player like that. Alphonso Davies. There we go. PSG have it on the right. Beat your man and shoot. Vitinha thinks it. Oh, good play from Arsenal. Saka wins a foul. I don't really know who else, you know. Mbappe and Haaland were the other two, but luckily they came to my team. If Mbappe and Haaland were playing, I mean, not Mbappe and Haaland, Mbappe and Bellingham, I went to say. If Mbappe and Bellingham were playing anywhere else, I'd be very sad. Valverde also. Courtois. Vini. Kimi put it forward. I guess Hakim is also one of those players though, is like, you know. We do have a trend now though. So I'm less likely to feel that way. I'm less inclined. Part of me really wants a Haaland-esque type player, but like again, because it's also a dying breed of player, but then again it's like That's foul. Off the ball. Kvaratskhelia does well. He's got 2 for company. Somebody help my boy. Somebody help him. God damn, Vitinha, thank you. Both my boys. Oh my god, Vitinha's cooking. Ooh. Raya saves. I thought Vitinha did something unreal there. Unimaginable. Oh, look at this. See, that's what I'm talking about. Those are 2 players where like I take them every day of the week. Vitinha and Kvaratskhelia, I take them every fucking day of the week, you know. Even over Dembele, I'm sorry. Like I've loved Dembele this season, but Kvaratskhelia, he's been my guy there. He's been my guy. Him, Vitinha, they. If I was a man, they are my fucking type of players. They coded to be my type of players. I don't think there is, Mr. Commentator. It's Saka. Beat your man and shoot, brother. You can't just shoot against Mendes. You first gotta beat him and then shoot. Trying to catch him off guard, yeah. That's a horrible decision from Saka. Wins a corner though. Bukayo Saka. Whip it into the far post. He's tried to score. He's tried to score directly from the corner. Donnarumma will punch it out for another corner. I tell you what, it curled a lot though. It did curl a lot. It was looking good for a second. Donnarumma did have to punch it out, whether he liked it or not. Here's Saka will take another corner. Time is ticking away. Saka into the box again. Oh! I think Donnarumma won a foul. Lads, it's not looking good for Arsenal. Get your predictions in before 60 minutes, chat. I'll end the poll at 60 minutes. Because then we're getting into crunch time. And I know some people might be swaying their votes at then. How long until we see Dembele though, huh? That's the real question. Surely we get to see a little bit. Come on. Surely we got to see a little bit of what could be the best player in the world at the moment. Time is running out. Time is definitely running out, Amansky. Time is ticking, and Arsenal don't look like scoring a goal. I'll be honest with you, they genuinely don't look like scoring a goal. I think Saka wins a foul. Right. This has got to be a good free kick. It's in a pretty decent position for Odegaard to just whoop it across into the box. But it's got. I like Odegaard's boots actually. Those are Nikes that I like. Oh, there we go. Odegaard, hand raised in the air, gets dropped. Not the greatest of free kicks. Donnarumma gets a good hand to it. PSG win the ball, but they need to break out of it. They haven't broken away, PSG, but they have kept the ball, and now they've given it away. Famous last words. Timber on the right hand side. Wins the throw. It's not looking good, Brev. It's not looking good. Oh, look at that. Predictions. 80% of you have said Arsenal. 20% have said PSG. Well. Let's not forget that PSG have the Bozo gene. We do not forget. But can I also just remind you that Arsenal too also have the Bozo gene. Both these teams are serial bottlers in this competition. But we've got to have one of them go through. They both can't go out today. One of them have got to go through today. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. So regardless, we will have a Bozo in the final. Yet I would argue another Bozo in Inter Milan. I know they put on a pure cinema for us, but lads, as a man who wanted Inter to win that game desperately, rather than a neutral, I was mortified. I was mortified. And there was no point in that whole timeline where I was like, Inter filling me with confidence. That was the most stressful hate watching I have ever done. That fucking Inter team gave me stress, bro. Yeah. If you're an Inter fan, I don't know how you put up with that, bro, because that's my heart. Carastella goes down. Wins a free kick. It's all Bozes, it seems. Yes, yes. I was surprised because we had a Bozo Real Madrid also. Let's not forget we are a Bozo team this season as well. We weren't serious about anything this season. Liverpool. Liverpool. PSG did everyone a favor, honestly, with that one. That was a big elimination. Liverpool were getting eliminated. It was a big one. Although Liverpool have fallen off slightly, very slightly towards the end of the season. A lot of that could do with Salah's drop off in form as well. Anyway, we'll do for PSG. Barcola against Saliba. Oh, Saliba! Is that enough to win a foul? Oh, lucky boy. Lucky boy, Saliba. But then again, I don't like. He's got a lot of work to do, Saliba. Rice. Oh, deflected. Oh, I thought it was going to fall in the net. I thought it was going to fall into the net. But anyway, Saka has. Here we got some signs of life. It's been a while. Saka. Oh. Donnarumma. Big save. Big save. That's definitely curling into the top corner. Oh, it's curling. That one's curling. Oh, that's curling, boys. Boys and girls, this was curling into the top end corner. What a save. It's as good as a goal. Oh, yeah. It's an insane save. It's honestly, that's as good as scoring a goal, that save. He's made 2 of those today. Corner for Arsenal. Oh, I'm not going to say anything because the camera is going to lie to me. Oh, Saka goes down in the box. No penalty. And PSG can run for the hills. Hakimi, he's running. Keep on running, Forrest. Do it. Good pass. Hakimi deflected. Ooh, saved. Saved. Save. Okay, the tempo, he's got to turn up at some point. Remember, Arsenal, you got to go for it. Time is ticking. We can't just be sitting watching you guys fuck around now. So we got to have some fireworks. We're going to have some kitchen sinks being thrown. Raya hits it long. Still no Dembele on the field. Martinelli on the left. Up against Pacho. Where is... Wait. Oh no, he's there. Hakimi's there. I was like, wait, why is Pacho filling in? I guess Hakimi did make a whole fucking run on the left hand side just a moment ago though. Penalty check? No. Unless you're ahead of me, Amansky. Let me have a look. But if you meant about the earlier one, I don't think so. That happened so long ago. Are they actually checking for a penalty? Are they checking the penalty for Saka's? Huh. Oh, handball. Wait, what? Penalty for PSG? Wait, what? Really? I didn't even notice it. Who the hell? Ooh. Oh. Oh, that's a penalty. He's given the penalty. Oh, yeah. It's over. It's over, lads. 1. Cut him down, ref. Cut him down. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Penalty PSG. You know, it's a penalty. It is a penalty, but it's like You turn. It's close proximity. It hits his hand for sure. Don't get me wrong. It definitely hits his hand. But when you turn your body, your arm is it's swinging this way. It swings this way. Natural. It's one of those ones, bruv. One day it's given, one day it's not given. I don't know what to tell you, lads. If you're an Arsenal fan, you're gonna feel very hard done by. If you're a PSG fan, you're gonna look at it and be like, "That's a penalty every day of the week, lads." Let's put it to the chat. Let's put it to the chat. Because is that the only thing I would defend it is that his hand might have been in a net, but I don't know, man. Let's put up a poll. What do you guys think? Who's taking it? Oh, Vitinha! Vitinha, my boy! My boy! My boy, he scores. Come on, Vitinha. Vitinha gonna do the little Bruno. He's gonna do the little Bruno step. I think Skelly is getting hooked as well. Is he getting hooked? He is getting hooked. Skelly off. Calafori off. Martinelli off as well. Martinelli for Trossard is on. Well, even if this goes in, it's gotta go. It's a long way to go for Arsenal. It's a big mountain to climb. Vitinha, the little magician. You just gotta do the Bruno. Why this run up? I don't like this run up. That might have been one of the worst penalties I have ever seen taken. That run up, we should put you to jail, Vitinha. As much as I love you, and I said if there's any one player I would love to take back or take into any team in the world at the moment, is Vitinha. But that run up, brother, we should arrest you. Police officers should be on the field right now arresting you for that monstrosity of a run up. What was that? That was the worst attempt at a penalty I've ever seen, bro. Oh my god. I want to see what the fuck was that? Bro, that was horrible. That was horrible. Wait, no, that's not going in. That was never gonna go in, bro. That was never gonna go in. And the minute I seen Vitinha fucking around, couch walking towards the ball, I was like, that's over. I was like, that's over. That is so bad. Dembele is on. Dembele is on. Demboa is on. Dembouz. Usmane. I used to call him, let's say that. If you're South African, you'd understand it. That was so bad. I can't believe he's done that, you know. You have the opportunity to put the final nail in the coffin, and my guy, he crouch walked. Yeah, it's like crouching in Fortnite or Apex or any fucking. It's like he's playing the game. Bro pressed circle A, whatever it is, your button to crouch, R3, whatever it is. He crouched and fucking meleeed the ball. That's what he did. So bad, so shite. That's how you use that word. that was shite, Abanski. You are right. That was shite. I thought they were going to check the penalty for Saka when you told me. I didn't see the handball at all. Fair play to whoever spotted that. I thought they were going to check the one on Saka before the counter. But anyways, Arsenal are still somewhat in it. Context is everything, but at least they don't have to go from 3-0 down. There we go. Saka, you gotta beat your man now, bro. You gotta beat your man. But look at that, Vitinha's back. Carastelia is also coming back. And there's still Mendes. So all three of them back, defending, closing it over. Amansi says game over. That's a horrible pass. Here's my boy, Kvaratskhelia. Oh, now let's see. Now you beat your man. Beat your man and shoot. Beat your man and shoot. Oh, pass. That works. Oh my god. Arsenal all over the gap. Hakimi! It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. GG's, bruv. GG's in the chat. Can we get some GG's in the chat? Can we get some GG's in the chat? It's over. It's over. There's no ways Arsenal are coming back. Arsenal don't score. Besides us, which is the outlier. Arsenal just don't score that many goals in general. So I think it's over, bruv. It's over. And it says game, set, match. I agree. 3-0 on the aggregate. What a finish from Hakim. Arsenal, I don't know what they're doing here, bro. I don't know what Arsenal are doing here. This is embarrassing. What are you doing? Thomas Partey, what are you doing? It's just embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Oh. Great finish. Great finish. GG's, chat! GG's! Where's that fucking emote? It's over. Toure is coming off. Let's type it in the chat just so it's there. Actually, I'm just gonna. Why do I have to type? I can just copy and paste this. Surely I can copy and paste this, bruv. Hold on. I can copy it. No, that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. I want to do these. Copy. Paste. If PSG wouldn't goofed around, it would have been 5-0. It honestly would have. It could have been 5-0, Eddie. It's nothing less of what PSG deserves, though. PSG deserve to go through. They have really been the better team in general. Out of everyone I've seen them play this season as well, they're that team. This season they are that team, bro. PSG are him. They deserve it. I like I said, I don't have any bias or negativity to say about this PSG team. They're all hardworking, very talented. I think, I always say I loved what Enrique is doing. I love the story that's around Luis Enrique at the moment, and all the backstory upon everything as well that I've learned over the course of the season. And then I see halftime come. I see moments where Enrique is speaking. He's crying his heart out almost. Giving his thoughts, his opinions, his tactics, whatever, to these PSG lads. They're all standing around him, listening to him, like, yes, Gaffer, like, I understand. And they're asking questions back. Enrique, he's taking those questions, he's answering them, it's just the relationship between Enrique, this PSG team, all the players together. It's just as a team, and in a team sport, you cannot fault anything. Although Trossard, Saka, bottle. Oh! Saka has scored. Oh, Andy. Hello. It might have been offside. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I will update the score regardless. Is this it's they get a little bit lucky, yeah, but they might need it at this point. Arsenal might need it. I'm just giving my whole dramatic finale story. Goal stands. It's a goal. Wow. Well, there you go. Game on. I doubt it. I doubt it. But hey, stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened, chat. Oh, I fucked up. Would like to add Inter don't goof around with chances. That's very true, though, you know. I do make fun of a lot of Inter G. Inter G. I just mixed Inter and PSG. My brain malfunctioned. Crazy. But anyways, if there's one thing I'll say about Inter, as much as they have their bozo moments, they are fucking clinical as fuck. Even the chances that they shouldn't be scoring, they somehow put it away. So you know what, Eddie, you make a very good point there, brother. I made a lot of fun of PSG, but I mean, my brain's not with me anymore, Chad. My brain's not with me. I made a lot of fun of Inter, but you are very right. You are very right in saying that. Well done, brother. You are right. Dembele get the assist, Chad? Who got the assist with the Hakimi goal? Did Dembele get the assist? I think he did. Crazy. So whoever goes into the final, both of them aren't clinical with the shots. Well, actually, I feel like Inter are clinical. I think Inter are clinical. That's what I'm saying. Like, because Inter, they didn't create amazing things. They just somehow, when they're there, they score. And it's just like, what the fuck just happened? Oh my god, big mistake from PSG. Oh my god. Oh, chance is gone. Chance is gone. Oh, they're getting a bit nervy. And this is the only thing I say about PSG. But this doesn't come because of the players or man. This is football. This is what we put down to football heritage and legacy. It's football heritage and legacy. You see, when the lights are bright, chat, and they're shining down upon you, the lights, they're bright. When your club has got fucking 0 Champions Leagues to your name, you can have moments like this stuff. They've never been there. They've never done it. They don't know what it takes yet. They very much might do it this season, but they have not reached the promised land. Your PSG on the roll. Oops. Saka has missed the tap in. Oh, what a miss. It's an open goal. He's missed an open goal. He's a bottle. He's a bottle job. Bukayo Saka is a bottle job. Am I surprised? No. I've seen, again, the lights. When they're bright. When the lights are shining down upon us. I've seen Saka when the lights were at their brightest. Nothing. Nothing. Dead food. You gotta be there. You gotta done it. You gotta know what it takes. That was a chance open goal. It was a little open goal. Big miss. Big miss. Although, they're in again. Oh, they're not in again. Oh my god. It's just, the ball is going all over the gap. You gotta keep your heads, lads. What the fuck's happening? Keep your heads, lads. Don't shit yourselves now. This is the point where you don't shit yourselves if you're PSG. Is that Brev? Oh, what a pass. What a pass. Oh, good save, Raya. Save from Dembele. Wasn't the hardest save, but a good save and needed save. Oh. Free kick for PSG. But a big chance missed for Saka. Ay. I believe there's a problem with Timber, chat. He's down. Should have. PSG would still win this tie. True. Oh! That was a good hit from Akimi. I was just checking the reactions on Twitter chat. Sorry about that. Ben White is coming on. Arsenal's loans. Just because Timber's he can't continue. Well, PSG win a free kick. Coutinho wins it. Well, time is ticking. Timber is class though. Easy. Easy. I wouldn't want him in my team. I think you could definitely find better players. I'm not saying he's bad or average. He's definitely good. I wouldn't say class. Oh, what a ball from Neves. Oh, it does get through. Who's that? Hakimi. Oh, kind of scared you. Don't lose it there, brother. Find the pass, find the pass. Somebody help him, somebody help him. Lad, somebody help my boy. I don't know how he still kept this ball. He loses it now. Although, just keep the ball. I respect it. The game's the game. The game's the game. Whoa, a little bit of afters. Kvaratskhelia, Calafori. Alright, listen. Kvaratskhelia, let's not do anything stupid now. Let's not do anything stupid. Keep your head, lad. He does get a yellow. Just keep your head, bruv. I know things get reset for the final anyways. But I do have a feeling if you get a red card or straight red or something, you still might risk missing a final. Bro, Calafori is a lad? Apparently so. Apparently so. Was he injured? What actually happened to Calafori? What injury did he get? Did he get a hamstring? What the fuck did he get? He's a new signing as well, isn't he? Or am I tripping? Somebody else is in the book now. I'm not quite sure who. It might be Saka. It is Saka. It is Saka. A frustrated man, Saka. To be fair, you guys can think it's harsh, but it's the reality. It's the reality of the situation. Saka should have scored the second goal again. He had an open goal. But what happened was he seen the lights. He seen it was too bright. As it was in Euros and everything else. World Cup, whatever it was, I can't fucking remember what it was. I think it was Euros though. And he has skived. Some things will always last the time of football. And accomplishments they are that. If anything, if Saka if Saka was serious about his career, right, and his life, no denying he's a talented player. But if you want to fucking start winning things, big trophies, you've got to leave. You gotta leave, bro. Go to a fucking well, you're not gonna Barca. We're not gonna take you. We won't take you. Go to like a I don't know, like go to a Bayern. Go to a you gotta find even go to a rival Premier League club even if you have to, bro. Because they're at the situation, brother. This Arsenal project, it's just that. It's just a project without the end game. Every season, it's like, oh, we do well, we win nothing, but we do well. Maybe next year. Oh, we do well, we didn't win anything, but we'll go next year. Oh, we do well, we didn't win nothing, but we'll go again next year. You know, at some point you gotta call it quits, bro. And I just don't think Saka is that type of player. I don't think he is. He doesn't seem like the type of guy to be like, I'm gonna leave. I would applaud it if he did at some point, but I just don't see it. He does have age with his side though, doesn't he? He's still quite. Oh, this Saka. He could stay still for some time. He's 23. He's definitely got age on his side. He's 23. You can stay. You can. I'm not saying you have to leave anytime soon, but things continue the way it is at the moment. At some point, you gotta call it a day. Ruiz, kind of scary. He's running. He's still got energy to run. Look at him. He's running. Oh, he's running all the way. Running all the way. And he wins the throw-in. What a player. And you know what the best thing also about Kvaratskhelia is? On top of all the talent, all the IQ, all the skills and everything, is that it's a Ronaldo fanboy just like me. You're a big Ronaldo fanboy. It was nice to see actually. There was a PSG fan who had a PSG shirt with Luis Enrique on the back of his shirt. I like that. I do like that. 5 minutes added on. He said GG. We're just keeping it in the corner. Did they win a corner? No. Goal kick. Raya. I think Ramos came on. I'm not sure when did he come, but did Ramos come on for PSG? Probably just thinking about the final now. Get some players rested and everything. Donnarumma goes long. And shout out Donnarumma, by the way. Because it might go under the radar. It might be forgotten about with some people. But Donnarumma, not just this leg, the first leg as well. Unbelievable goalkeeping. Unbelievable saves. He is equally as much to be thanked and applauded for than everyone else who has contributed to this PSG win. His saves were generally as important and as big as scoring some goals. Genuinely, it was unbelievable what he has done in this tie. So, shout out Donnarumma. Might give him man of the match, you know. I might fuck around and give him man of the match. Take my Kvaratskhelia bias away and give him man of the match. Him and Hakimi have definitely become contenders. I mean, you gotta basically score from here, Arsenal. I can't lie. You gotta score this chance. Whatever this is, you just gotta score it, bro. Somehow work something from it. Odegaard on the right. Partey. Somebody gotta whip this ball into the box, bro. But there's nobody even there. Look, there's nobody even in the Arsenal. I mean, in the PSG box. Really, look at that. Now they are. Cross it, shoot, cross the shoot, cross the shoot. Oh my god. He waited so long. Arsenal, they've been their own biggest enemies as well at the moment. They did it. I said it first half. Arteta needs to be telling them shoot on side policy. I haven't seen that. They're still fucking blowing smoke out of the backside before taking shots. They're fucking so half-heartedly attacking from us. Oh, here we go. Have a shot. Look at that. Why are you flicking it, bruv? A little bit of arcus from Moreno there. I mean, not sure what you're trying to give in the big in for, because you're going out, bruv. You're going to be on that first flight back to London, and you're all going to cry about how you end a whole season without nothing. Zero silverware. Nothing. Fucking United might have a better season than you, bro. And they fucking finishing what? 17th, 18th? What the fuck? Not 18th. 18, 19, yeah. Okay, they could finish 7. Yeah. All that hard work for nothing. Nothing to show for it. Oh, great. Great interception from Hakimi. You know, we had Hakimi. He came through our club. He came through our academy, Hakimi. And we let him go. We let him go. That's what we did. That's right. That's what we did, chat. Real Madrid. We let him go. We let Hakimi go. And I have to watch a whole season of Vasquez and Mendes and fucking Fran Garcias. And we had him the whole time. Oh, here's a good chance. Half a chance for Saka. Saka, brother. I can't lie. I respect the pass attempt. But I would have not. I would have not. At this point, I'd be like, fuck it. Just rifle it, bro. There's no time left. It's a GG's. Game, set, match. There's no time. Even if you score here, you're going out. That is the story over here in Paris. And it is over! It is over! They are in the Champions League final. Wow. They deserve it. They deserve it. Amansi says, I think PSG are favorite in the final. I would say so. I would say so. They'd be my favorites. Incredible atmosphere. Incredible. Who would have seen this coming, you know? Personally, I would have never predicted these type of teams to be in the Champions League final this season. I think naturally it's always like maybe one English side, and then like a coin flip between Real Madrid and a Bayern maybe also now and then, you know. There's Pierre Gasly. Shout out Pierre Gasly. He's happy. He's happy. Well done, Hakimi. Well done, Hakimi. Later, Sean. Later, Mansky. Good night to you, brother. Have a good sleep. But well, there you go. There you go. There you go. PSG have well, they haven't really talked. There's been a lot of talk around them, and they've backed it up by walking the walk. They are that team. They are that team. They are gonna be that team to beat. Inter are gonna have to beat this PSG side to win a UEFA Champions League. That being said, don't write off Inter, because somehow, some way, they get the job done. They get the job done. Arsenal, to all the Arsenal fans out there, unlucky! It is what it is. You guys thought you were them. You will never be them. You have 0 Champions Leagues for a reason. You win fuck all trophies every season year after year, winning nothing. Why are you surprised? Bottle team, bottle job mentality. Awful. You'll never be them. Never. It's just how it is, bro. To all the big players at Arsenal, look for moves. Saliba, maybe come a little bit early. Force a move. All I'm saying. You want to come to Madrid? There it is, brother. Come. No problem. Saka, maybe you fuck off somewhere else. It is what it is. Rice, you can rot there. I don't care. Rice, I don't really see anything in there anyways. But, yeah, it is what it is. Unlucky. When the lights are bright, some reputations don't fail. PSG have a chance to break that reputation, though. The brightness will be turned up for one last time. The brightest it can ever get in football. The Champions League final. PSG have a chance to break that reputation. They have a chance to finally win the most prestigious club trophy in all the lands. The best team in the world. They got a chance to do it. On a serious note, Arteta still got the job. Yeah, I just don't know if I don't think Arsenal are not that club. Like I said, Arsenal are that club. We'll be like, oh, we know finishing second is good. We went to a semi-final of the Champions League. We're on a project here. Buy into our project. Build with us. Stay with us. And we can try to win next year. But that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you need to look at the football heritage. You need to look at legacies. This is the legacy. Just came to say Arteta in. We're just speaking about that. So I don't think they'll ever sack him. Whereas if this was Real Madrid, you're getting sacked. Or you getting sacked. Brother, you still get... We won trophies this season. Don't forget, Ancelotti hasn't gone without winning a trophy this season. Ancelotti has won 2 trophies this season. And he's still going to get the sack. Because that's just how we are. We are them. Arsenal are not them, bro. So, I like it. But I'm so happy for Enrique. That man there, Enrique. I'm so happy for them. Generally, each and every one of those PSG players fantastic. They are, as you put it, they are the best team, in my opinion, this season. As a team, top to bottom, goalkeeper to fullback, to centre backs, to midfielders, to attackers. Unbelievable team. Unbelievable. They all work for each other. They're all selfless. They all understand Enrique. They will give their soul to Enrique. Enrique will do the same for them. Like I said, I think back to that moment I seen of Enrique in the tunnel with the PSG players, and it's something I think you don't see at all. And ironically, the 2 managers you really do see that from this season is Enrique and Inzaghi. 2 very special managers having good stories, and both equally deserve to be in the Champions League final this season. And may the best team, best manager win. And regardless if it's Inter, it'll be a great moment for the fans, for the Inter fans. If it's PSG who are chasing a treble, they are chasing a treble. The treble is on for PSG. They deserve it as well. I think it's the most ideal neutral final in perspective. I don't really think you could hate either side. You can have your opinions, you might have your preferences, but I wouldn't say there's a neutral out there who would have a hatred to it. Like, there's something different. There's something really different about this PSG side. It's not the PSG of old where we make fun of them, where we can criticize them, where they talk a big game, but they deliver nothing, This is it's a humble, quiet team that deliver. It's a whole different thing. Enrique is my gaffer. He's a great gaffer. And he deserves this. Out of everything Enrique has been through in his life, he deserves moments like this. And look at the atmosphere. I look at the reaction. It's incredible. I'm very happy for PSG. Very happy for them. That being said, though, of course, the game when next season come, we gotta do our part, of course, because it's nice. It's always nice. I can always be neutral and biased, give all my thoughts here. But at the end of the day, we're all football fans, and we can all sit here, and we all know that each season that goes by, we all want our own teams to be the ones in the celebrations and be the ones in the stage of the competition, right? So you can enjoy it now. I will enjoy it from a footballing point of view and from a sport point of view and the stories that have been told. But don't get it wrong, but when next season starts and it's upon us, it's straight back to the fucking drawing board. Let's go. We need to win everything. But But yeah, that's the game. The game's the game, and that's why we love it. But yeah, fair play, PSG. Arsenal, honestly, lads, I've got no sympathy for you. It is what it is, bruv. You can cry all you want, cry, keep crying. I don't care. I don't care. Fuck all of you. Unlucky. It is what it is. To the Arsenal fans who want to set out or actually hold some standards to the football club and want better, you guys need to spread the word. Spread the word throughout the rest of the fan base and everything. But it is what it is. Regardless, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I don't think that's second. I don't. I'd be very surprised. Very surprised. Even then, I think the main reason also sacking him replacement wise, who are they gonna get? Really, you're not gonna get a Klopp. You're not gonna get. Well, I don't know. That's for them to deal with. That's their problem. But anyways, Chad. Anyways, it's been a good game. It's been a good evening. And we're off to the Champions League final. We go. PSG, Inter Milan, in Munich, 2025. We'll be there. We'll be there. And we'll see what happens. Both teams deserving to be there. And I think that's what matters the most. Both teams are very deserving to be there. And that's good. But yeah, chat. As always, thank you all very much for coming to stream and spending some time with me. I highly appreciate it. As always, there's Casper Schmeichel and Donnarumma exchanging some words. So that's good. Mika Richards is there as well. Marcus says they won't sack him, but apparently Arsenal fans were fighting in the ground last week long. That's something's never changed. Something's never changed. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. Shout out my members Amansky and Shayla for their support as always though, chat. Remember, chat, if you guys want to help support the channel, you can by smashing a like on the stream. If you haven't already, do subscribe if you guys are new. The next watch longs, well, we know this is our Classico, so definitely our Classico is a watch long we'll be doing. When is that? Is our classic? It might be on a Sunday. Is our classic on a Sunday or Saturday? I can't remember. But one of the days will be our Classico, and then we'll see if there's a fixture I like doing on the other weekend. So yeah, I'll probably let you guys know tomorrow in tomorrow's stream. But tomorrow it'll just be Clear Up Skr Expedition 33, which I had enjoyed. We started today, so if you didn't miss it, go check that out. And yeah, we'll continue that tomorrow, chat. But yeah, everyone, have a good evening. Like I said, do smash a like on the stream if you haven't already. Do subscribe if you guys are new. And I shall see you all very soon. Goodbye.